Most people have a very outdated picture of what a travel agent does. They imagine someone sitting behind a desk, pushing brochures or trying to sell trips that people don't want. That's not today's reality. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what travel agents actually do day to day in plain language, without hype and without trying to convince you of anything. Just clarity. Here's the first thing to understand. Travel agents don't sell trips. They educate and guide decisions. People come to a travel agent because they're overwhelmed. There are too many options, too many reviews, A travel agent's job is really to simplify all of that. So listening comes first. Understanding what the traveler wants. Then narrowing the options down to what fits them. Not some generic trip, but what fits them. That's not selling, that's problem solving. Yes, people can book online. We all know that. But here's what's changed. Travel's become more complex, not less. Different cancellation rules, room categories that look the same but really aren't, cruise ships that attract totally different types of travelers, resorts that sound similar but deliver vastly different experiences. A good travel agent, helps people avoid mistakes they don't even know they're making. That's why agents are more relevant now than ever. Picture this. I'm in my mid-50s. My wife and I want to vacation differently than a couple who's in their 20s with 2 to 4 kids under the age of 10. We love kids. We had kids. They're now full-grown adults. I don't necessarily always want to be around a bunch of screaming kids. So a good travel agent would ask questions, would know that Eric and Cheryl don't necessarily want to go to Disney World or, on a big cruise ship with 6,000 people that's got 93 water slides. Nothing wrong with any of those things, but that might not be what we're focused on. Whereas a couple in their 20s or early 30s who've got a couple of kids, arguably that's what they want. Does that make sense? What do travel agents actually do? Here's what work really looks like. You listen first. You ask good questions. You research and recommend options. You handle the bookings and the details. You stay available if something changes. You become the person they trust for future trips. And over time, if you do it well, clients will come back again and again because they don't want to figure it all out on their own. And from experience, they know that you can figure it out for them and that you get them, at least to some degree. So that trust is really the foundation of our business. Very common question I get a lot, do you have to know everything? One of the biggest fears that people have, and the really simple answer is no. You don't need to know everything. You do need to be willing to learn, because you're going to learn one destination at a time, one type of trip at a time, with the training systems and support that we provide here at Learn, Serve, and Earn, and that our travel agency, host agency, provides. You will have enough training. You will be able to do this. Every experienced travel agent started with their first booking. There's just no way around it. What matters more than knowledge, and we talked about this a little already, but I want to hammer this home. Willingness to learn, attention to detail, caring about the income. Those are the skills that honestly most people already have. So aren't travel agents salesy? No, we are not used car salesmen. Honestly, the best travel agents are not pushy or salesy at all. They don't chase people. They don't pressure friends. They don't pitch trips. They attract clients by being helpful, reliable, and calm. So if selling makes you uncomfortable, that's actually a strength here, not a weakness. Because if you start feeling uncomfortable during your conversations with your clients, that's a red flag to slow down, back up, and ask some questions. Because if you're selling, that means you're trying to get them to do what you want them to do, not what they want to do. And it doesn't matter what you want them to do. All that matters is that they do what they want and you help them do it. So who's the travel business really for? The travel agency business works for people who like helping others, enjoy planning and organizing, want flexible but meaningful income, prefer guidance over selling, value integrity over hype. So think of it this way. If you've ever helped someone plan a trip just because you enjoy helping, that's kind of the core of what we do. So if this video helped something kind of click in your mind, even just that's kind of sounds interesting, that could be enough. It's up to you. You don't need to decide anything today. Curiosity really is the first step. If you want to learn more, there's a short overview linked below that explains how the business works simply. And if you'd rather keep watching and learning, that's perfectly fine too. This channel exists to help you learn, serve, and earn in that order. See you on the next one.